The experiment of burger.
Introduction in burger processing. What is burger patty? Burger patty is flattened, round shape and serving of a ground meat or meat alternative, and it is compared with meat where the shape is round shape and cooked and served. So in this experiment, we have two types of burger patty. Firstly, section and from meat products, and the second one emulsion-based meat products. So the section and from meat products these are technically restructured meat product as they're disassembled and then reassembled to form infant products. So the substance that bind these together are non-meat additive, meat emulsions, and extracted myofibrillary protein. So basically, the burger patties structured by their proteins. So meat surface infection must be created to form a bond between adjacent pieces of chunks of meat. That's why the burger patties is so flattened with compact with meat, so it can bind together by their section in their meat. Next, emulsion-based meat products is two-phase system with the dispersed phase consisting of either solid or liquid phase fat particles and the continuous phase being the water containing salts and dissolved gel and suspended protein. So let's move to the next part.
The objective. First, to understand the principle of making burger. Second, to compare the quality of burger by using different treatment.
The experimental of different treatments for burger processing. First of all, this is the list of ingredients for burger formulation. Basically, all the meats will be ground into minced meat, then salt will be added at first place to avoid meat tougher and dry. Next, the cool water will be added to ensure burgers stay moist and juicy, as water helps to restore some of moisture in it. For treatment A, all ingredients will be mixed follow the formulation, especially in 3% of TVP and 0.1% of sodium tripolyphosphate. Meanwhile, for treatment B, it follow the basic step but replaced with 1% of TVP in meat burger. Lastly, for treatment C, all the ingredients will be mixed without TVP and sodium tripolyphosphate. That all the ingredients will be mixed well based on treatment A, B and C. Then it will be shaped into 4 to 5 patties and ready to be grilled for 5 to 7 minutes on each side.
For the expected result,
in the treatment A, it is expected to have tender in texture quality but less in juicy and salty for the meat properties. Meanwhile, for the treatment B, it is expected to have a good quality of meat texture with less tender texture but more juicy and salty compared to the treatment A due to the balanced formulation use of the sodium tripolyphosphate and TVP that contribute to the textural properties of the meat. Last but not least, for the treatment C, it is expected to get tough quality of the meat properties with no TVP and also sodium tripolyphosphate use. Therefore, between all these three treatments, experimental burger for treatment B is expected to have good acceptance due to its good textural properties of meat product.
In conclusion, the use of sodium diphosphate has potential as a functional ingredient to improve the cooking properties of burger patties. So, the addition of salt can enhance the meat burger tenderness. Meanwhile, besides an equivalent overall acceptance for some of the burger, the use of texturized vegetable protein may be attractive to some consumers as a positive alternative to conventional fillers in meat products.